Okay, hi. Um, okay, yeah. So we're gonna download Pokemon Fire Red. I'm gonna keep this as short and simple as possible. Since you also might have to download the hack, it might get a tad bit complex, but like not too much. Okay. So first of all, I think let's just start by making a new folder. Yeah. Just to ensure that everything is in one place, right? To make a folder, you can just press Control Shift N. Let's name this Pokemon. I hope you know how to make a folder at least. Um, Otherwise, yeah, okay, I'll just show you. You just right click and then you can go on new and then you can make a new folder. I'll just delete this. Yeah, so you can create a folder called Pokemon, and then we need to download three things. I have the links here. I'm gonna put this down in the description too, just so that you can follow it with me. Just go on and click on the first link. This will let us download the emulator. Emulator is basically like, for example, if you had your Nintendo being run on your laptop. In this case, it's a Game Boy because Purane Zamane mein it used to be Game Boys. It's called a Game Boy Advance. It used to look like that. So yeah, over here you're gonna choose the fourth option, 64-bit installer. Okay, that should install there. And once it's installed, just run it. And then yeah, it's okay, next, accept. Yeah, it should be good to go. I think it will also launch. I don't want to launch these, just to show you how it looks. This is how it looks. We'll come back to this later. Let's just download the other stuff. Yeah, so now we're going to download the base game. This is the base game. Just go here, scroll all the way down till you see show links, and just make sure that you download the first one. Okay, it should say USA version 1.0 zip. Okay, just download this one, and after this yeah, you download the hack version. So for this, okay, this is navigating, this might be a bit tricky. Just click on the link. You're gonna come to this page. You're gonna come down, you're gonna click on GitHub right here. So it will take you to the repository. You click on the green button. Yeah, download the zip, and then it will be downloaded there. Okay, so now we have the base of what is required. So this is a Pokemon folder and we need to put stuff in here. So we're just gonna go to a downloads folder where we had downloaded stuff. So as you can see, this is a zip file, right? You could extract it, but there's a much simpler way. You could just double click it. This should open. You see this part? We just need the Fire Red version USA thing. You're gonna copy that and you're gonna paste it to your Pokemon folder. Okay. Again, for this one, you're gonna double click, gonna open it. We're gonna find patch, and you see this file frlg. It should be .bps. We're gonna copy that, gonna come here and we're gonna paste it. Okay, so now we have these two things here. So we just need to patch it. So we go back to Notion. Yeah, so you're gonna click on the fourth link, which is gonna say patcher. You're gonna click on that. It should take you to this website. You're gonna, so in the ROM file you're gonna put in your proper game file. It should end with .gba. Okay, and in the patch file you have to put in the .bps. So this is going to be a hack. It's not a hack, it's actually this game is just so old that it's just quality of life features. Plus you can like turn on and off things. You can turn on Nuzlocke. That was the randomizing thing that I was talking about. It just makes it easier and much fun to play. So now you're gonna press on apply patch, and now you have your modded version here, okay, the patched version. So this should again pop up in your downloads folder. Okay, and here's what I want you to do. Okay, so this is the one that we're going to play on. So you're going to come back here, you're going to create a new folder, you're going to put on fire red, you're going to go inside this folder, and you're basically just going to move, or you could just copy it. You're going to copy this, you're going to paste it here. Okay, and yeah, basically that's all you have to do. I think it should run if you double click on this in itself. Yeah, as you can see, it's running. If that doesn't work, okay, so if that doesn't work, what you could do is you could search for the emulator. It's just called MGBA. Yeah, MGBA, and you can find, so you press load ROM, yeah, and you just need to go to the folder fired, and if you double click on this, it should run. Okay, before we start, I think, oh fuck that shit, I would go to the launcher, right? There are a few things I would do because it fucked me up. Okay, so settings, I would really lower the volume, at least at the start, because I just got ear raped by this thing and it's not a good experience. Just lower the volume, thank me later, I guess. There's another thing you should look at. It's the keyboard controls. Okay, so this is how the buttons on a Game Boy would look. So the game uses the Game Boy buttons. Okay, so if in the game it says please press A, or please press B, or please press start, please press select, in that case you need to press a corresponding button. So just have this in your mind. So if you press X, if they tell you to press A, you press X on your keyboard. If they tell you to press B, you press Z on your keyboard. I mean, you can definitely change this whatever you want. You can change A to A and B to B, but in a keyboard, they're literally right next to each other. So X and Z could be an option, or you could go A and S. That's up to you. Okay, but yeah, feel free to change this. Again, if you want to press select in the game, it's backspace. If you want to press start, it's return matlab enter key. Okay, the enter key. So yeah, let's load this ROM. Okay, it's gonna load the ROM. Let's just skip this part. At the start, it will ask you if you want to play fire red or leaf green. I recommend playing fire red first. Okay, you can switch anytime you want, so that's totally out there. Okay, there's one more thing I need to show you, and that's how to save the game. Okay, this might be the most important thing out there, because you might play for a long time and then you might just close. You're not supposed to do that. Okay, you're supposed to manually save, because this is again an old game. It came out in 2004. That's when we were born, so you gotta give it some yeah, just all I'm doing is pressing X here, because X is A is enter, basically. Okay, that's how things work. If it's yes, if you want to press yes, you press X. If you want to press no, you press Z. Okay, because that's the controls. Select a name. Gonna name him Gary, just to be lore accurate. So this, I think it should follow the story of the very first Pokemon season. When he gets his Pikachu for the first time, gets Butterfree, Charmander, and he finds Brock, Misty. So yeah, this is going to go through that story, but there's not going to be Brock and Misty. Rather, you're going to fight the gym leaders. Okay, okay, so to save the game, right, you're going to come here, you're going to press on file. Okay, you're going to say save state. You're just going to add it in the first state. Okay, let me just check what this is. Yeah, so if you just set this to 1, it will use the player 1 save game every time it starts, okay? I think that's how it works, I'm not sure. But yeah, for now, let's test this. We're gonna close it. So we save the game into the first slot, right? We're gonna launch this again. And I'm pretty sure, I know it says leave green, but just ignore that part. I'm pretty sure that it's actually going to start a new game. So what you have to do is that after you save it and you start playing again, you need to come to load state. If you just click on this, you're back here. Okay, so saving is super important, because if I just close, it's all gone. Okay, so we do not do that. Let me just check what happens if I reset. Yes. Yeah, it just says start a new game. So you know what to do. You're just supposed to come here, you're gonna save state. Okay, and then whenever you want to play again, you're gonna load state, and then you can start from wherever you started. Another thing you might want to say is just go around, talk to everyone. Okay, something everyone does. Press start to open the menu. So what was start again? We go check. Start in the keyboard was enter. Return means enter. So I'm gonna press the enter key now to get the menu. Yeah, that's a new option. There are different options here, and I'm pretty sure these things are going to be different because of the hacks that we installed. It's just quality of life features again. If you want to know more about it, you can actually go back to the website here, yeah, and you can read, you can give it a read, because it tells you what are the extra features that they have added, right? Quality of life improvements. So I would recommend doing that if you want to. I mean, otherwise, just enjoy the game. But yeah, other than that, I think that should be everything. Just, yeah, have fun. Again, if you have any questions, you can just ask. Okay, bye.